Welcome on this tutorial on how to install the Markdown module to use for MQTT. So first we'll have to go to our configuration, so cd config. There we'll have a configuration YAML, and in this file we need to add some code. So we are talking about MQTT, a sensor. In this sensor we'll give it a name. In this case we use time series forecast, so that's also the task that you are doing. The state topic, so the topic that we are listening on the MQTT broker, so that's forecast. With Control S, Control X, we can then save this configuration and restart it. Now we don't have to restart it completely, so we click on cancel. We just go to load our manual MQTT entities. The advantage is now that we can add immediately a Markdown tool in our home screen. So we just add a Markdown entity or card. To show the content of our MQTT message, you just have to call the states function, and the sensor is sensor.timeseriesForecast. If we just add that and give it a title, then you will see that we will just print the content of our time series forecast. So actually the forecast message on our MQTT broker. As you have seen, the time series forecast has automatically been auto-completed in our code. So we see the message, we click on done. At this moment we don't see any content, so we are going to add some content. For that we go to our devices, and we select our MQTT, and here we can actually just publish a topic. Topic was forecast, as we have set this in our configuration file. We publish nice weather, and we'll see that this message arrives here. Same way we can do it with our MQTT broker on the command line. So we are going to just publish a message on the same host, 0.84, because it has been changed. The username is still MQTT_user, and the password is AILabo123$. Topic is forecast, and the message is, for instance, bad weather. If we post this, you see that the time series forecast is showing this bad weather. What we now can do is try to write some code to display multiple values. So we will then be able to post some comma-separated values into our MQTT message, and this will then be processed in our screen. So for this we set a line with the content of sensor time series forecast, and we do a split comment after it. We set a comma as a splitter, and then we just create a for loop in the range of from the 0, so the 0th element, until the count of the number of elements in our line variable. And then we just have to print our line with the correct position. So our I is the position, and we end our loop. So that's just the procedure on how to create a loop. Of course, you can find more information if you just look for the Markdown configuration on the internet. You will see lots of other examples. So now we have set it. What we can now do is just type a new message, but instead of sending only one message, we will pass several messages divided by a comma in our message. and we said now it's good, comma, and tomorrow it's bad. If we post it, put it a bit lower so we can see it. Voila, we see now good and tomorrow it's bad. You see automatically a new line is added. And for the same, on the same way, what we can now do is also forecast, or at least enter a topic with some forecasts. For instance, forecast for the next 3 hours or the next 24 hours. So this would allow us to create a forecast screen in our time series Markdown message.